Nice people with super chats. We've got Rock Corp. Good to see you, dude. He says, still holding my XRP. Not sure about my sanity. If Hormuz doesn't open by the end of the week, what happens macro-wise? What if the Hormuz opens end of week? Again, the damage is already done. I mean, you can look at oil priced in yen. We're at 18,400 yen per barrel. That's... let me look at the total chart here. Over 10 years, it's never been this high over a 10-year chart. Now, I can't go back further than that on the chart that I'm looking at, so it's possible that it's been this high at some point in the past. But over the past 10 years, we are at the highest point that the yen has ever traded against. Well, not the highest point, the lowest point, I guess. The least value the yen has had against oil in recent history over the last 10 years. So, you know, again, I don't think it matters if they open the Strait of Hormuz at the end of the week. Shipping lanes are still going to be closed and delayed for a significant period of time. And I do think that oil and inflation will continue higher. It's too far gone at this point. They're going to have to act. Mr. Johnson says the reverse carry trade is not all that can happen. Patrick Bet David actually knew what your abbreviation was here. I had a guest who said if we are still in the Gulf in mid-April at 9 to 11% global supply shortage will hit, and it's 2008 or COVID level bad for everyone. What do you say? I would agree with him, and that's what I'm saying. The Fed needs to come out and lower interest rates, but if they do, inflation's going to be worse. They're backed into a corner. The only lever that they can't pull any of the two levers that they normally have, which is print or reduce money or increase or reduce interest rates. They have to be able to affect the velocity of money directly, which is normally, you know, a secondary effect of either one of those two. If you print more money, people have access to liquidity and they buy stuff, and more money moves around the economy, and people tend to take a little more risk with their money. Same thing with banks. They tend to, you know, open up their lending standards a little bit. If you raise interest rates or lower interest rates, it does kind of the same thing as printing more money or reducing money, but inversely correlated there. So with the migration to real-time settlement on chain for the back end of the stock market, you know, daily payments for your paycheck, other stuff, that's going to spur people to spend more money. You're going to feel wealthier. If you got paid every single day instead of once every 2 weeks,